Hello guys, Bob1 here, and today we're gonna go for the Dutch Grand Prix. Now, there's going to be some noise in the background because I am now in my village, and I think you know how some villages work. Like, sometimes they're noisy, sometimes they're really quiet, so I don't know if there's going to be some noise or not. So, either ways, I am really sorry. Here, it is cooler than where I live, so there won't be the humming noise from my PS4, so hopefully there won't be a noise from the people that live here too, so hopefully there won't be a noise in the background and it will be just me and the gameplay. Hopefully, as I said, 2 main times. And now let's go to the Dutch Grand Prix, the weekend. We we have an invitational event, nothing that much. We selected the rival duo. I think it was a checkpoint challenge, the other one, but we selected the one that's quite easier, the rival duo. 2 times to basically win it is 100%. For the third win is going to be a bit hard, but you can make it. Now I'm showing just a bit of it, and then going to the end is round number 3. And yeah, just like that, gold, like nothing. Finished 1.6 seconds ahead of Timberlake, I think it was, but not sure. We now go and advance. We get the 1,000 acclaim. 1,000 acclaim. It is for our driver, but it's still so much. And now we can finally get the heat dispersing rims, wheel rims. We can finally get them because sometimes they can overheat, and I don't know quite what they are doing, but I'm sure that they are more lightweight and things like that, so we will be better. So now going on to the qualifying. Hopefully we can make it to Q2, and then we'll see about Q3. But we're going in for our first lap time, and we are in P11. So far so good, but as we go now to the end, we are 21st, and now we have improved by 1.2 seconds. Where are we going to be? I think we've made it. We should have made it, and we are 11th. So at this pace, we may be able to make it onto Q3. So I think we are quite good. Only 5 tenths off to the pole time. The provisional pole time with Leclerc was the fastest one. Now Q2, we're trying to set again the fast lap as we can. I go a bit early because I see that it is cloudy, so it could be raining. That's why I set my lap time so early. But second lap time, we are last now, but we improved by 8.2 tenths. So hopefully we will make it onto Q3, and we make it. We make it onto Q3, so we're good. By how much? By barely a tenth. That's good. That's really good. Just over a tenth. I now saw the number 2 right before the one. So our first lap time in Q3. My first time showing a Q3, so quite nice. Makes the video a bit longer, but it's a Q3, who cares? Now we are last. We improved by 6.2 tenths, and where we are 9th. Not that bad, at least not last in Q3. But let's see how the grid is formed up for tomorrow's race, and we are not that far away, to be honest. The way our car is, it's not that bad, to be honest, but It's quite a close gap between us and Ricardo, and I think an even closer one for Hamilton and Verstappen. So this wrapped up. Let's go to the race.
For years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy to find trackside in races across Europe. Here this weekend, it's even easier to find the Dutch fans as they have a race to call their own once again. A warm welcome to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe, of course, as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit has 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6-mile lap. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Hamilton. Fernando Alonso, the owner driver, Ricardo, and Esteban Ocon. Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, and Vettel. Verstappen, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Mick Schumacher, Alex Albon, and Lance Stroll. Magnussen, they've taken a grid penalty. Bottas, Joe, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within the team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Okay, so we will make a one-stop strategy 100%, because 2-stop on a 50% race is quite weird. I think that only you could make a 3-stop actually at Kota, but Kota is Kota, let's just say that. But we are now forming up on the grid, trying to warm up our tires by locking them up and having wheel spin. 0.2 is really good, to be honest, especially with the speed that we got there. The speed was huge. I don't know how the brakes worked, but 0.2 really good. But now 5 lights around and we are underway for the Dutch Grand Prix, and Hamilton gets a really bad start. We get a good one. We're alongside Alonso, but he has to brake because Sergio Perez was slow off the start, and now we are alongside George Russell, a teammate that I want to have, and we overtake him now. Leclerc is ahead of us, but he's on a Ferrari, and I don't know what happened here. We'll need to check that, and this is what I'm going to do, because why are they so slow? Because their tire temps are not as high as ours, so we have better stars than the AI, but now alongside Leclerc, but he's in a Ferrari, to be honest, so he's going to be faster than us. Now we are 4th, really solid points, 12 points if we finish here. We need to hold up Russell to stay here. We need to do everything as we can. Even though it's not the end of the race, it's going to make it better by just letting him by and him going further and further ahead. So we want to be able to catch up to him. The AI is having a hard time overtaking us. So it's going to be really good for us. As Sainz is on into the lead, Norris is second, then Leclerc, and then we are in 4th. So as I said, if we finish here, it will be a huge pleasure for us, but it will be really hard. Now we're going to lap number 3, Sergio Perez is right behind us. He's going to eye up a move on us because we're slow. He's in Red Bull. Let's keep in mind that. I don't know where Verstappen is. I don't know why he's so far back. And how. Because Verstappen is Verstappen. He's quite fast. And Sergio Perez makes a move on the inside of turn 4. And makes it. Oh, what a man. He's crazy. Man, he's crazy. But George Russell, he's on our inside of turn 10, I think it is. And we are now on the inside of the second corner. That means we're going to stay ahead of George Russell. So we are now in 5th place. We need to hold him up as much as we can. After Russell, it is Ricardo. Ricardo is right behind him, and we'll make it 3 wide on the turn 1. I really want these positions, so I will keep my nose in. But our ERS is so low that I don't know if we'll be able. But we are now on the last place of the fight. We need to make it on the outside of Russell and Ricardo, who was the last of the 3 of us. He is now the first one. So Ricardo, congratulations to you. But we have got some bigger something more special now to do, more important, and it is to come into the pits and change our tires. And we need to make a good stop. We will go into the hard tires because we've already been to the mediums, and we're gonna go again to the mediums. The softs just won't last until the end. So yeah, hopefully we won't have that bad tire wear. Some people are pitting behind us. Now Gasly is right behind us, but now in this stint is basically fuel saving, because you see my fuel is in red, and we started with 0.6 laps of fuel more, and we got to 0.61, where we started with plus 0.6 and then we got to minus 0.6. And here Gasly would just eye up move. He finally eyes up for more on the outside of turn 10, I think, but he locks up and he's now just behind her, and we have now stable. You saw there that was green, and this is going to be the Dutch Grand Prix. We're going to get 6 points, which is still a really good job. Hopefully we can get even more in the next races.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
So, Sainz won the race, Charles Leclerc is second, so a 1-2 for Ferrari, and then it is the one and only Lando Norris on the McLaren. Now, Lando Norris, he's been extremely quick this season. I don't know how he's making this in the McLaren. So, it is 1-2 for Ferrari, then Lando Norris, and we get 6 solid points. and this puts us up to P7. Well, we were P7, but we really want that P6 in the constructors, and I think that we will be able to make it because they are just 7 points ahead. And if we finish a P6, if we get a P6 next race, we are really good. But they are still in the points, race after race, every race, almost every race, they are in the points. But this is the third race I think that we get consistent points, three consecutive points finishes. I think. Hopefully it is 3, and if it is 3, I feel really good. And sorry for that sound. Sorry, just that. But we are now claim number 12. The team acclaim. Driver acclaim were only level 10, and Jogo New is level 9. So not that bad things. We get the gold bonuses, but I still don't know if we'll sign with Adobe again because I'm quite scared. Well, 0.09 it is, and I've got to end the video here. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and see you in next race at Italy. See you there. Bye bye.